Browns season has come to an end. They lost the Chiefs in the divisional round, and I want to give my thoughts on the season, this game, and moving forward. First, let's talk about the game. I think we impressed a lot of people. I mean, we were 10-point underdogs. We easily covered, and a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, and we kept up with the Chiefs. I know Patrick Mahomes eventually got hurt, but we didn't let up as many points as people thought. I mean, this under smashed. It wasn't even close. Besides the pick, I thought Baker looked really good, and Nick Chubb. With Stefanski, I love the man, but there was some play calls that made me scratch my head. Like Kareem Hunt was barely involved, and that challenge was really interesting. But overall, I thought we played pretty well. And yes, we got hosed by the worst rule in football. The fumble out of the back of the end zone, and then the other team gets a touchback. We got hosed by that. But that's how the game works. I will complain about it. It sucks. It will hurt looking back on it. But that's the rule. There's nothing you really do. It fucking sucks. Also, they missed a blatant helmet-to-helmet call, which, whatever. The game's over. I don't want to bitch about the refs. We played pretty well with the Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champs, the favorites to win the Super Bowl. I thought we played really well against them. It does sting because we were so close to beating them. We were so close. We could have done it, but we fell short. But I am so proud of the Browns. This season was great. I think after how last season ended, a lot of people still thought this season would be a disaster because we have a first-year head coach. Baker didn't look that great, and the Browns is the Browns. But we turned that shit around. The narrative is over. We got 12 wins. Baker looked incredible this season. Stefanski might win Coach of the Year. I think he should. We really improved that offensive line. And yes, at the beginning of the season, there were a lot of question marks, but we flipped the switch and we figured it out. These are not the same Browns anymore. People have to respect us now. We finally broke all those droughts of winning seasons, playoffs, all that. That is all out the window now. We kicked the shit out of the Steelers in the first round of the playoffs. And because of that, this season was a huge success. We definitely exceeded most people's expectations. I thought we could make a Super Bowl, and obviously we fell short, but a lot of people thought that we'd basically be the same thing as last year. But we shattered their expectations, and people have to respect us now. Beating the Steelers that bad when we were that depleted in the first round of the playoffs just shows that the Browns are completely different now. People need to watch out. But those winless streaks are over. The playoff drought is gone. We beat the Steelers in the wild card round. Now moving forward, we should be looking on. We should be looking for Super Bowls now. The challenging part was getting to the playoffs, ending that drought, and we finally did that. But now, let's focus on winning it all. Jarvis completely changed the culture, and the culture is changed now. We are a good football team that people need to respect. In this offseason, we should really focus on beefing up that defense, that secondary, those linebackers. We really need to improve there. I know we could have had Del Pitt, and he got hurt, and hopefully he's really good, and he lives up to what he's supposed to be. But we really need to beef up that secondary and those linebackers and make sure we just keep everyone. And then we also have Odell back. People forget about that. And yes, I know, when Odell was playing, it seemed like Baker's out of sync. Those two don't really have any chemistry together. Maybe that's something they can fix in the offseason. Maybe now, since Baker and Stefanski know how to run this offense, they'll be able to somehow mesh Odell into this without fucking everything up. And if that doesn't work out, then we should just trade him, honestly. I don't really want to trade him because I think he is such a good player and he can really elevate this offense even more if he meshes well with this system and doesn't fuck it up like what happened before. I think he can really elevate this offense. But if it doesn't mesh well, then I think we need to trade him. But we're going into a Browns offseason not looking for a new GM, head coach, or quarterback. We have solidified that this is our system, and it's working. And I'm so excited to see what happens moving forward. Because like I said, we are a good football team. The old Browns are gone. We are a team that people need to respect, and we are going to be competitive moving forward. And in the AFC North, it seems like the Ravens are going to stay the same. The Steelers are on decline, and the Bengals are only going up. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in our division. Moving forward, I'm excited to say that we can compete to win the division every single year, and we compete in the playoffs. We are a good football team. The Browns are a good fucking football team. I'm so happy with this season. I know we fell short, but I'm so proud of our boys. We definitely shattered a lot of people's expectations, and I'm so excited to see what happens moving forward. So the 2020 Cleveland Browns. Let me know what you guys thought about this season. I'm curious to hear. Thank you so much for watching. Click here to see more of Dave's Takes.